Today we are going to read a Ladybird picture book, Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel lived with their father, who is a poor woodcutter, in a little cottage in a forest. When Hansel and Gretel's mother died, their father married again. Hansel and Gretel's new stepmother was selfish and mean, the cruelest woman they had ever seen. One night, when the children were in bed, Hansel and Gretel's stepmother said, "Husband, we only have food for one more day. We must send Hansel and Gretel away, otherwise we will all starve." "What will we do?" said Hansel. "I will look after you," said Gretel. Father said no, but stepmother said they have to go. Later that night, Hansel crept outside and collected some pebbles. In the morning, when father took the children into the forest, Hansel dropped the pebbles as they walked. Father told Hansel and Gretel to wait for him, but he didn't come back. Soon it was dark. But the pebbles shone right in the bright moonlight to show Hansel and Gretel the way home. "We will get home soon by the light of the moon." Hansel and Gretel walked all through the night to get home. Father was happy to see them, but stepmother was cross. "Naughty children, I'll show you who is boss." She told father he must take the children back into the forest and leave them there. When Hansel went down to collect some more pebbles, he found the door locked. Oh no! The next morning, father took Hansel and Gretel deep into the forest. He gave them bread to munch for their lunch, and Hansel used it to make a trail of crumbs. "At the end of the day, the crumbs will help us find our way," he whispered to Gretel. Father told Hansel and Gretel, "I'm going to chop some wood. Children, please be good and wait for me here." But he never came back. Gretel cried, "We are all alone." Hansel replied, "The crumbs will see us home." Oh, but the crumbs were gone. The birds ate them. What will we do? "I will look after you, Gretel," said Hansel. By the morning, Hansel and Gretel's tummies were rumbling and grumbling with hunger. Suddenly, just ahead, they saw a house made of gingerbread. A house made of sweets? A house we can eat! An old woman poked out of her head. "Come inside, my dears," she said. "This way, children." But the old woman was a witch. Oh no. She locked Hansel up and gave Gretel a mop. "Do the housework," she said. Every day the witch told Gretel, "Cook your brother some tasty food. When he is nice and fat, I will eat him. I like to eat little boys." Oh, poor children. Every morning the witch told Hansel, "Hold out your finger so I can feel if you are fat enough to make a meal." Not fat enough yet. However, Hansel knew the witch couldn't see her eyes. Her eyes were sore and red, so he tricked her and held out a bone instead. One day, the witch couldn't wait any longer. "I am going to cook and eat Hansel. Gretel, light the oven now." Gretel replied, "But I don't know how." "Go, Gretel, go," the nasty witch cried. "Just go inside. I will show you how to do it right." Gretel pushed the witch in and shut the door tight. Gretel unlocked the cage. She and Hansel could go free. But first they went around the cottage looking high and low. They opened the door and oh, what a sight! They found piles of jewels, all sparkling and bright. Hansel and Gretel soon found their way home, where father was waiting all alone. "I'm so glad you are back. Your stepmother has gone," he said, hugging them tight. "From now on, everything will be right." With the witch's jewels, they would never be poor again, and they all lived happily ever after. These are all the lovely ladybird picture books. We'll read them one by one. Hansel and Gretel, a perfect introduction to timeless, treasured stories with amusing pictures and lots of funny rhythm and rhyme to delight young children. Ideal for reading aloud or sharing with your little ones. That was a lovely book. That's the end.